What is pragmatism? John Dewey lived between 1859 and 1952, and he was from Burlington, Vermont. He taught at the University of Michigan, the University of Chicago, and Columbia University. He was a philosophical pragmatist and was fundamentally committed to democracy. He focused on schools and civil society to promote the achievement of democracy. Pragmatism is an American school of philosophy. It holds that if something is true, it is true because it works. How do we know that science is true? Well, look at all of the stuff that we can build using science. Dewey's specific form of pragmatism is called instrumentalism. That is, when theories are the instruments or tools by which we know reality. Dewey had a connection to Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau gave us progressivist education. We are progressively to learn from our experiences. Otherwise, we'll be indoctrinated into vanity. Dewey gives us a pragmatist, or what's known as a democratic progressivist education. We are to progressively learn by doing. Democracies best enable the sort of learning needed for this learning in educational classrooms. So what are the implications of pragmatism? Well, since the truth is known by how it works, then education needs to focus on having students progressively acquire skills, and that is learning by doing. Since how something works is always related to the way other things work, then education needs to be interdisciplinary so that students can learn the interconnection among skills. An implication of his instrumentalism is one of his unique approaches to teaching. This approach is that we learn best by doing, and it is called experiential learning. The idea is that you only learn to be a scientist, for example, by working in a lab. Proper education and skills should come from what pupils already find interesting. Students can be given a problem, and then they can learn to work together to solve the problem by drawing on the knowledge of a variety of disciplines. Dewey held that democracies need both to educate its citizens in the liberal arts and that they could do it better than other societies. Democracies need to educate their citizens. Unlike monarchies or aristocracies, everyone in a democracy makes political decisions. So democracy needs to educate all its citizens in those matters that are pertinent to political decisions. Dewey argues that democracies are better at educating, and since a good education comes through progressive experience and the skills of experimentation, and since democracies afford everyone an equal opportunity to experiment, then everyone will have a better educational experience than societies that choose specific subclasses of people who one might call the knowers.